So today's the day. Camaro is sold. Guy's on his way to pick it up, coming from Rhode Island. And it took a little bit longer than I thought, but maybe about a month, but not terrible. I figured it was just a matter of time. Gotta be honest, I'm a little bit sad about this one. Out of all the cars I've sold over the past few years, I really I had high hopes for this one. I had a lot of ambitions, a lot of things I was planning on doing to it, and I just didn't get there. Just not the right time for me, but hopefully the next guy enjoys it and turns out to be a great car for him. Wish I could keep them all and just stash them away until I'm ready for them, but I just don't have that option. This doesn't have the choke, but it still starts up in the cold. It's got a manual choke, which I could have hooked the cable to, but I never did, or got an electric choke adapter, but never really had a problem. Even in the cold weather, sometimes you just have to hold the gas down for a minute or something to get it to idle. It's really not that bad. It's got the original 305 high output. Engine runs really good. Engine is really clean inside. I had the manifold, intake manifold off and the valve covers. Whoever had this car over the years definitely kept up with oil changes. There was like zero sludge. Very clean in the engine. Body is in really nice shape. No rust on the body. Paint job is nice. Out of 3 old cars that I own, this one's got the nicest paint job on it for sure. That was a funny thing too, when I was getting messages about people who were interested in the car. I had about 2 or 3 guys that were like, oh, it's gonna need a paint job, so I don't want it. I don't know why they thought that. I told them the paint was really good driver quality, not perfect, and to them that meant it's going to need a paint job. Maybe if you're a perfectionist, I mean, it's a $7,000 car. It's not, you know, it's not a Ferrari. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, I had big plans. I was going to swap the motor. I had bought an L98 from a Corvette, aluminum head 350. I was going to put that in. I was going to get the transmission redone with a stall converter, and I guess, you know, that was the big plans. I took care of, I sorted all the issues out, so I did accomplish that. I got rid of all of the original smog stuff that wasn't working and was rotted, and the original harness that was for the ECM, which was no longer being used. I got the engine bay all cleaned up. It was a real mess when I got it. Got everything all cleaned up, nice. Got the interior all cleaned up nice. Did the T-top seals, did all the brakes, all new brakes, new drums, hardware, rotors, everything. Master cylinder, rubber lines. I believe I did the rubber lines, I don't remember. So, did the AC system, it leaked out, but it's all new compressor, new O-rings, new dryer. Somebody needs to just Like an AC guy needs to look at it and figure out where it's leaking. Take care of that. It's got new hoses, belts. Everything's good. Good to go. New battery. New blower motor. Rides good, drives straight, tight. It's got a few rattles, creaks, but that's normal for these. If I really spent a lot of time, I could have worked all that out. These plastic pieces here. Like all these plastic pieces kind of rub against each other, or these plastic A-pillar trim, they rub against the T-top glass. You know, this can all be worked out with adjustments and minor little things like that. I tried, I didn't get it 100%, but completely worked out. Adjusted the glass so the windows fit. I don't know what happened on the passenger side. I had that one adjusted perfectly, but now there's a little noise, a little bit of air noise when you're driving on the highway. I had this side repainted, and I don't know if they had messed with that door at all with the glass. Probably just something needs to be tightened up or adjusted. But that'll be for the next guy. Tires are good. Totally reliable car. You can drive this thing anywhere. So anyway, that's it for the Camaro. I know a lot of viewers commented and messaged me about the Camaro. They like the Camaro. It's just time to move on. You know, like I said, various reasons. I just can't keep them all right now. So something had to go. So what's next? We'll see. I mean, this isn't going to be my last project. Always looking. So now I'm down to these two. Nova and the Grand National. Grand National, I've had a long time. I've been on the fence about, am I keeping this one or not? So I got to figure that out over the next year. Might want to do the power tour with this car before I part with it. Maybe, maybe not. Did the power tour with the Nova this year. Car did great. It was fun. Everything worked out. But probably, you know, switch it up and do something a little bit different next year's power tour. Okay, so done deal. Camaro's gone. The guy came with his dad down from Rhode Island, and everything went well. At some point, there's going to have to be a new project, something to do around here. So for now, there is a few things I need to do on Grand National and the Nova. And subscribe so you don't miss anything. So I'm bringing this back to paint guy tomorrow. Twins Auto Body. Decided gonna have them just do this quarter panel from this line down, hopefully. These scratches on the right rear quarter panel have been here since I bought the car. They look like they might have been touched up or painted over, and it's just something that's always been bothering me. Yeah, I think he said that they could manage that somehow. So hopefully that works out. And also, this rear bumper filler I replaced. This is the spool. It's the one piece all the way across fiberglass. And I never painted it when I put it on, so you can see it looks a little different. Like, it kind of matches, but it's just the fiberglass gel coat. So for an extra $100, He said if I take it off, he'll paint it. So just got to remove the bumper. I think I might have to remove the taillights too. Bumper has 4 nuts on each side. This sucker is heavy. You know, gravity helps. So now this thing, I don't think the taillights have to come off, but I'm not sure. Looks like it's just, there's 3 nuts on each side, and then the license plate frame screws go through there. That should do it. So I was wrong. You do have to take off the taillights because there is a nut behind there. Yep. All right, all set to go. Only downside was this bumper filler didn't fit inside the trunk, so I'm gonna have to jam it inside the car. So they had the car for a week, Monday to Friday, and I got the call, picked it up on Saturday morning. The lighting here is not good. I don't know. I have to get it back outside. But they did a really nice job. Matches well. I don't see any line. You know, they painted up to this body line. Just the quarter panel, not the door. But came out really good. And we also brought him the bumper filler, which is now painted. So I'm just gonna put that back on now, and then need to find some help with the getting the bumper on.